Okay, hello everybody, my name is Alpha, welcome back to Hellblade, Senua Sacrifice. I had to go up, it started me back up before trying to grab Graham. So I had to do that again, so we're going to start going to these shards. I don't know what these trials are going to be, but since I don't have a weapon anymore, since my sword was shattered,
forced the dwarves to make a sword that would never fail and never rust, and that would slice through iron and stone and bring victory to its bearer. But the angry dwarves cursed it. It would be the death of a man every time it was drawn, and it would be the death of the king. Let me tell you about the sword Tyrving.
Tyrving, that sounds familiar.
I don't recognize this place. Where are we? Where is she? It feels wrong. Where are we now? Burial mound.
But yeah, so I don't know what these trials are going to be. We may get into some more spooky stuff now that I don't have a weapon to defend myself. I may have to do something other than fight and kill the threats that come my way.
It's as if we can survive.
Which would be interesting.
Because we have no answer for it.
Because the one thing that's really truly keeping this game from being able to fully scare me is the fact that I can fight whatever comes after me. What reckoning? I'm sorry, I was talking, I wasn't listening to you.
Go in. Take the torch.
Yes, take the torch. We're gonna fight Draugr.
Careful. You have to be able to see. Who's there?
Oh shit.
Dillian, I'm here. I'm here for the trials. Like when we first met, remember?
Holy sh... Oh, this is gonna be scary.
What was that? Did you hear that? Nothing. Was that voices? It's not his voice or the voice is dead. Not Dillian. Dillian's calling to you. Can you hear him? Where is he? He sounds like he's getting further away. Have you lost him? You're going the wrong way. Are you lost, and have you lost him? Where are you? Turn left. Turn right. Over this way. What was that? This way. Follow this way. Nothing. Where are we? Don't touch the walls. You don't know what they might do. Turn back. She has to keep going. It's not safe here. She has.
Shit, so it's a maze.
You go down there, no one can save you. It's too scary. I can hear him.
Senua, you remind me of a story that the Northmen tell about a young woman warrior. Her name is Herver, the daughter of a berserker born after he was killed. She's a wild, willful child who teaches herself to fight with weapons. When she learns where her father is buried, her only desire is to reclaim the treasure buried with him, but above all, the sword, Tyrving.
The voice is getting louder. Listen, Dillian. Listen, listen, listen. It's him. Listen. It's getting louder. There he is. You're getting closer. Keep going. Senua, follow the voice. You're nearly there. Dillian's voice. It's him. He's going to save you. Find the voice. Find him.
Okay, I really am scared now.
It's not him. It's not him. We told you. We told you it was a trick.
I can't tell. I can't tell which way it's coming from. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit.
That voice doesn't sound like Dillian. What's happening? Quiet. It's not him. He wants me to find him. I'm lost without him. It's not Dillian. That doesn't sound like Dillian. What's in there? What is it? A secret room. How do you get in there? How does she get?
That voice. It's not Dillian.
Find a way. Don't stop now. Don't give up now. Find a way. You're too close to stop. What's in there? Find another way. It's not working. You have to use your mind. Where can you go? You're failing. Find a think. Think. Focus. Use your mind. He's disappeared. Allow to slip through your fingers once again. Think clearly. You have to find another way. There has to be another way.
Shut up.
You don't recognize it. Don't doubt yourself. You'll never find it. She doesn't recognize it. Yes, you do. You know where you are. She doesn't. Listen for his voice. Listen. Dillian. Where are you? Listen for his voice. Dillian. She can't hear.
Why does it keep sounding like it's coming from the right? That can't be correct. That's gotta be a trick. Oh, I took a wrong turn and it sent me back. Oh. Is there even a threat?
Does everything look the same? Looks the same. Something's different. Look for clues. What is it? What's different? There's a clue. Light the torch. Light it. Look for the torch. Light it. It'll help you see.
How does lighting the torch help? All I know is I'm taking wrong turns and getting back to this place. That's all I really know. There hasn't been a monster yet. Just been lots of loud roaring and little noises, and I don't like that. But if there is no threat, there's no reason to be scared. It's all just noise. It's all just noise. They have not given me a threat that I could not fight. Wait a minute.
Dillian wants me to face my fears.
Okay, how are you gonna do that without a sword? I think I get it. The torches were on the right side. Which is the red? Okay, so what are you gonna have me do? What are you gonna have me do without a sword?
I'm leaving. I've decided. I think it will be good for me.
It's the darkness. It's speaking through
No,
you.
Dad, it's me. I think I can beat it. In my own way.
I can see the darkness in your eyes, child.
I met a boy.
Boy.
The chief had son.
No.
He said he could help me.
It's a trick.
He said I could be normal.
Normal?
Yes.
No boy is going to save you. No one can. When they see the rot growing inside you,
No.
they will turn their back on you. The gods can only fix you through my hand. You're going nowhere.
No.
You will not defy the gods.
Abuse the father. Okay.
Come, child, take my hand. Come. Senua.
I am leaving.
You cannot escape the darkness. Your curse will make everyone suffer. You will have blood on your hands!
Wait, was that it? Was that the whole... Oh.
It's done. You did it, but there's more.
Okay.
You're tired. You have to keep going. There's still more. There's always more to do. It's not going to be
That
easy.
wasn't so bad once I realized there was no threat. And okay, and I just want to say, this game is amazingly atmospheric. This game puts me on edge. This game makes me think that something is going to get me. But they have not thrown a single monster at me that I could not fight. I don't see them changing that
I
now.
want to tell you a story about a god of the Northmen called Balder, the second son of Odin. He was beautiful, good, and wise. He was fair of feature, he spoke fair words, he gave fair judgments. Light shone from him. Only good things were told of him. Yet he was the first of the gods to die.
Yep, we know all of this. Heck of a loading screen. Heck of a long loading screen. Oh hell, I'm back here. Okay, so what grand puzzle do you have for me today?
What is it? What does it see? Get closer. Gods, the mask is here to watch you fail again. Don't fail. You want to see what the masks. Be careful, it's not safe. Trust us. Where are we? What is this? It's the same. It's another world. It's like
Aha.
I like it here. The bridge. It's not broken. It's fixed. What happened?
We went back.
The bridge is.
Okay. What, you want to cross it? Y'all want to cross the bridge? Remember what happened last time? We kind of need a god-killing sword for that.
The Northmen tell this story about the death of Balder. It begins with dark dreams. Night after night, Balder dreams of his own death, and the gods fear for his life. So Baldur's mother makes everything in the world. Fire, water, iron, stone, earth, wood, beasts, birds, serpents, poison, sickness. Swear an oath not to harm her son. One by one, they each make their vow. Neither weapons nor wood will injure him, Baldur's mother boasts. Only Loki, father of Hela, the mistress of death, is not amused.
Oh, that's it? Yeah, we know what happens.
Don't forget. You can feel.
Okay, gotta look for this.
You need the runes to fight Delia.
Yes, yes. Oh my god, yes. I know.
He's waiting for you.
Done this so many times.
He's close. Open the gate. She can't. Open the gate. It's locked.
Try
Try harder. She can't.
Try harder, kiss my ass.
She will.
I gotta fix this I gotta drop this bridge. I gotta go back to the dark world. Gotta find the fancy runes. No, this thing's pretty well transposed on me. Oh, that just happens if I'm standing still. I thought that was giving me a sign that the thing was close. Ugh. Alright, now that gate's open. Yes.
Go through it. It's dangerous. Follow it.
Hey, hey, hey. No backseat gaming. No backseat gaming.
Dillian, there he is. What are you waiting for? Quick, find a way. Find him. Go before he disappears. Dillian, don't lose him. He's slipped away too many times. You always let him disappear. Where is he? Where's he gone? We're in the wrong world. He's not here. She's in the wrong world. He's not in this world. He's in the other one. He's in the other one. He's in the dark world.
The world once seemed so simple. Black and white. Darkness and light. Narrow dividing lines of our own making. Dillian taught her to see further. To peek through the cracks and see the worlds of color stretching away from the gloom. And Senua explored new paths into the unknown.
Fascinating.
The gods feast and rejoice and amuse themselves by throwing spears and stones at Baldur, striking at him with sword and axe. But he comes to no harm, whatever they do. The gods never cease to wonder at this great marvel. But Loki shapes himself into a woman and asks Baldur's mother, is it really true that all things promise to keep him safe? I did not ask the mistletoe, Baldur's mother confesses. I thought it was too young. Oh dear.
Oh dear, indeed. Really, she thought it was too young? I thought it was just like she overlooked it. Okay, now Red's comment on
Not in this world.
not being able to sign legally binding contracts makes sense now.
You can't.
Okay, so the rune is somewhere in here. But I gotta pop a lop out here. Ish.
He saw who she could be. He saw who she really was. He saw the warrior within.
Eek. Yes, a warrior blessed by the gods. Which is interesting. What, can we see him? I don't think so. Anyway, it's interesting that she was blessed by the gods because, you know, she's Celtic. So obviously she wasn't blessed by any Norse gods. She was blessed by the Tuatha De Danann. My money is specifically on Lou. Alright, let's get dark with it. I could have gone through the other mask, I'm sure. Which is interesting. Will they make any other reference to Celtic mythology this? I mean, this is obviously mainly going to be all mostly Norse mythology. Duh. But this is a Celtic woman. And, well, shit. That don't work. Yeah, she's obviously a Celtic woman, and
now the darkness is swallowing you both.
Truth said that the gods... Oh, shit. Okay, I'm back. I had to grab a battery pack from a different controller. But yeah, as I was saying, like, she's Celtic. She was supposedly blessed by, or made a warrior by the gods. Not the Norse gods. Why would they do that? I can't go in through that way. Okay. Oh wait, I get it. Oh, I get it. I get it. So I don't have to go upwards or anywhere to get the rune. It's somewhere here. And then I gotta go through the door. So it's somewhere here, and then I gotta go through that door from the dark world.
Do you remember the way he touched you?
Oh, how did he touch her? Was Dillian a naughty boy? Okay, give me a minute to find this bloody thing. Wait, what? Oh, okay. Oh. Okay, that was not obvious.
You're in the wrong world. Do you remember what love feels like? Other world. The dark world. Without you.
Hush your tushes. I'm about to jump into the dark world, go through the gate, and no, behold, he will not be there. Hey, so good. Run across. Run up.
She thought she had light within her. She is pure darkness.
Yeah. Well, bourbon.
Where are you taking me?
He's up there.
Because he believed in you.
There's a way. There is a way up there.
Find the way.
She can do it. You're nearly there. Just find the way.
Yeah.
Do you know? Was it worth it?
Loki makes a dart out of mistletoe and goes to the gods as they throw things at Balder. The blind god, Huth, was there. Loki asks him why he wasn't taking part. Huth says, I cannot see where Balder stands, and even if I could see him, I have no weapon. Loki replies, here is a wand. I will tell you where he stands. And Huth throws the mistletoe at Balder. It pierces through him, and to everyone's horror, Balder is killed. And for this, Huth is slain.
Yep.
things that are most precious to you.
Dylan didn't deserve this.
Alright.
Years had passed since she left her father. She trained hard alongside her friend, Dillian. She saw things no one else could. Patterns, shapes.
Why didn't she listen to her?
An intuition that made her an exceptional warrior. Friendship turned to love. But the shadow of darkness never let her go, and she was caught between two worlds. That of Zinbel and her past, and Dillian, her future.
You have no time for this. Speed up.
Two realities tearing at her soul.
They've set you trials to distract you.
They've set you up, and now they're going to watch you fall.
What if these trials mean nothing?
Will you all shut up? Will you all shut your yaps?
Just to tire you out, to make you weak before the battle.
Oh, look at that.
The Northmen tell how the gods mourned Baldur. His body was to be burnt on his ship, but they could not manage to push it into the sea, and sent for a giantess to do it. She comes riding a wolf and has vipers for her reins. She pushes Baldur's ship into the sea with such force that the ground shakes and the rollers burst into flames. When Baldur's wife sees his body carried onto the ship, her heart bursts with grief, and she dies. She's put next to her husband, and the pyre is lit, sending the dead to hell. But even so, the gods cannot accept his death.
Broke him. You killed him. You couldn't see the darkness within you.
Oh, will you all just shut your yaps? Oh. Somewhere? That looks like an upwards pointing arrow. Oh, here we go. A little imperfect, but it works.
What does she think she's doing? You're special. She thinks she
They mean nothing.
special.
Waste of time.
It could all be a waste of her time.
What if the gods are just
Playing,
What if the gods are laughing at her?
messing with her.
It wouldn't be this.
Overcome with grief, the gods send Hermod to ride to Hell and ask Hela to let Baldur return home. All the gods are weeping, he says. Are they? Asks Hela. We shall see if he is truly missed. If everything in the world will weep for him, he shall go back to the gods. But if even one thing refuses, Baldur stays with me. The gods send messengers everywhere. Weep for Baldur, weep him out of hell. And everything wept. Men, beasts, earth, stone, trees, metal, everything. Except for a giantess they find in a cave. Baldur was never my friend, she says. Let hell keep what she has. The Northmen say that the giantess must have been Loki in disguise.
Dillian's the only reason she's still alive.
Yeah, I've heard multiple versions of that. Some say that, oh yeah, it really was Loki in disguise refusing to weep. Others that, it was a giant. Honestly, though, if you ask me, if Loki did not... If it was Loki... One thing that just kind of doesn't make sense. If it was Loki disguised as a giantess,
Do you remember?
well, then he would have had to have wept for Baldur to keep them off of his trail. Otherwise, like, he would have also been like, well, hey, he didn't weep.
You have blood
So-
on your hands. See,
But if Loki did weep,
was it worth it?
then I don't think it would have counted if this giantess was actually Loki in disguise not weeping, because Loki did weep. Well, I don't know if anything says whether or not he actually wept, but you know, just trying to say like there's a few holes in the it was Loki in disguise logic.
Listen to him. This love has tortured you, and it tortures them.
Yeah. Alright, so let me come to here. I'm a little over time, even after taking time to get batteries and search.
He was kind to her.
Kind of interesting thing how these two worlds kind of just flip-flop on each other.
What are you doing? Why did you think you could make this work? You keep seeing rooms, you see.
The Northmen tell how the gods punished Loki for Baldur's death. They captured him and took him to a cave. They fetched his 2 sons and turned one into a wolf, and he ripped his brother apart. The gods used Loki's own son's entrails to tie him down, and turned these bonds to iron, and dangled a poisonous serpent over his face, so that its venom would drip onto him. Each time the venom drips onto Loki's face, he writhes in agony. The Northmen say that is the cause of earthquakes. A reminder, perhaps, that if even gods must accept death, then so must we.
Do you think she remembers him?
But yeah, interesting how it flip-flops between her happier moments and her darker moments. Anyway, let's get through here, get back to where the sword is, and then I'll cut things.
Just like it strangled him.
Oh, now you gotta walk this tightrope.
Dillian!
Dillian never much cared for the underworld, and looked dimly upon the druids, like her father, Sinbad.
You can do it.
I guess he took after his
Shut
father,
up.
the chieftain who believed nothing he couldn't see,
Very careful.
and he happened to be blind. She felt safe in Dillian's arms, had to see the world through his eyes. Slowly, darkness that had bound her so tightly began
So much harder. Stop laughing. Stop laughing. I am looking down, damn it. And he's crucified. And he jumped. He fell.
Your fault. He's disappeared. You've lost him to the sea. He's gone.
No! I should take this more seriously. But yeah, like, I knew, like, yeah, no way that was real.
Senua. Your father cannot understand your darkness. He cannot see through your eyes. No one can.
Damn. You are one handsome son of a bitch.
My own father was born blind. Doesn't have the faintest idea of what the night looks like. The word dark to him means as little as the word light. So someone is afraid of the dark. Should we fix them by taking away their sight? Would you give up the beautiful world? You, and only you, can see just to be rid of your nightmares. Or is this the price you pay for the gift you have? A gift that makes you so special in my eyes. Just another part of the person I love.
Damn.
I left for the wilds to protect you from my darkness. Because I love you. But it made it worse. I'm so sorry.
What if this is pointless? What if you're wrong?
Well, damn, Dillian was handsome. But anywho, don't mess with those batteries. Little kitty cat. This is where I'm going to have to cut the video. I am far over time. So for now, thank you guys so much for watching. If you like what you saw, then leave a like, subscribe, ring the bell. And as always, stay awesome. Later.